Now, what you see right now is actually the rarest footage I captured on this trip. It is myself awake at 7 AM because I was up at about midnight last night and I was looking at my train and I realised on the way to my next destination in Aina, there was something I just had to see. Directly along my route lay the small traditional village of Narai, which services only a few trains a day. Getting the 7 AM train will leave me with a few hours to explore before heading onward to Aina. So join me as we have a look at the actual lived-in city of Narai, with residents that are living their lives. This place is not built as a tourist attraction, but it is designated to be preserved. So it's almost 9 PM now, and I'm here in the historic city of Narai. At this time, the streets were almost empty for me to walk through and experience a different side of Japan that I hadn't seen yet, but it wasn't long before the village came to life. If you're travelling between Matsumoto and Nagoya, bear this place in mind, and at the train station for 500 yen they will store your luggage, so you don't need to carry it around all day, but beware, no escalators, you'll need to carry it up to the platform. It's currently before 9 AM, so most of the shops are closed on this little route. So I'm expecting on their walk back might be a bit more lively. It's very tranquil beside the few cars. Now I had to get some kind of souvenir from here. The shop I saw that was open just inspired me because I got a spatula with a smiley face on it. What more could you possibly need from coming out to a very traditional Japanese village? But you know, traditional woodworking, I think, probably. Yes, I bought this thinking it was a unique craft from the village, but I saw these all over Japan afterwards. So, oh well, it was still cheap and it acts as a memory. Reading the guidebook of this area, it really does instill that Japan's really cared about its history a lot more in the last 100 years. This place was only designated as a protected area in 1968, which is remarkably recent, really. Before that, if someone got their hands to ruin it, to build a factory, you know, there'd be nothing stopping it. And now we've got this lovely village to walk through, hopefully in memoriam. And one of the main attractions of the area are the several well-maintained shrines and temples that are, I say well-maintained, as half the ones I went to had somebody there actively cleaning up, picking up the leaves, whatever. And this particular attraction saw about 100 different statues, all with slightly different faces, and as you can hear in the background, two old Japanese ladies were diligently clearing the leaves. It's an endless task that we'll always need doing in this corner of the world. But I guess they've been doing it for however knows how long. And as I went down the steps, there were 4 more people also sweeping leaves. I think it does impress me to put that much effort into preserving the tiny little pocket of the universe, to have it clear of leaves only for the night to come and the leaves to come again. And there's a second purchase that I've made today. This wooden box that I cannot show you because it's a gift for someone who I know will be watching this video. There isn't much to get lost in here, but I've managed to do it. I bought the map to go up here, but this is not the temple I was looking for. So we go back. I hope you're ready for the old big ceiling picture. I think honestly, unless you're the kind of person who loves to look in every shop, or you decide to stop and get some food, neither of which I'm able to do, then about 2 hours is about the right amount of time to spend here, which is good, because if you're getting the one-way train like me, I got off at 8:50 and the next train's at 11:26, so that's about 2.5 hours that you have to spend here anyway. You've got no choice, so the train's lying well. And if you're coming back this way, say from Nagano to Nagoya, it's worth a little look. on any busy journey to Japan, you fancy some tranquility completely away from the world to just enjoy Japan's tradition at its best. And now it's time for me to make my way back to the train station to continue my journey. I've been in Narai only for 2 hours and it's a very short part of my overall journey here. But it's somewhere that I felt compelled to remember by getting that little souvenir for me and for someone.